Hi guys, No Frills Carnivore. Okay, so it's been a while, a good while since I did a video, but I felt like I should do a video because I have been, my lips are so dry. I have been just racking my brain trying to figure stuff out. Sorry guys, I got some chapstick. My lips are so dry. So yeah, basically a lot's been going on. It's just been a lot. So getting the children out of school for the summer holidays and blah blah blah, and just trying to figure out what's going on with me because I haven't got a clue. Sometimes I just don't even know what's going on. Now, yes, I'm on a carnivore diet, but I don't want to be talking about carnivore all the time. I want to talk about everything because, like, you know, there's so much going on in the world. But there's one thing that's been bothering me on my carnivore journey is my fat loss stall, and I've been racking my brains since maybe 2021 maybe, because when I first started in December 2009, first 30 days I lost 28 pounds. Then after that I went on and lost 70 pounds. Then after that the weight loss stopped and I gained 20 pounds, and then I've been stuck ever since. So I'm stuck at 200 pounds, which is like 14 stone. I always use the stone metric in the UK, so stuck at 14 stone slash 200 pounds, and I've been stuck at this weight, and it fluctuates a couple of pounds up or a couple of pounds under, but it always stays at about 200 pounds. And I've been doing everything I can, and my son said to me a couple of weeks ago, why don't you just do what you did before? And I was like, let me go back to my my diaries, because I write everything down. I've been writing everything down since the 12th of December 2019. So I've got journals of my whole carnivore journey from December 2019. So I went back to the beginning. I read through and I read, and it said what I've been eating, what I've been doing. I never exercised the whole time when I first started because of COVID and everything, so the gyms were shut and everything, and I couldn't be bothered, so I just did the diet by itself. But the main thing is I was just eating beef burgers and eggs. So, and then I thought to myself, why don't I go back even further? Because before I was carnivore and I was really sick, I was doing everything I could to lose weight. I've always been trying to shift this weight somehow or another. So before I was on a bodybuilder's diet, and my bodybuilder's diet consists of 6 small meals of chicken and broccoli for my meals, but for my breakfast was like 100 grams of oats made with water and maybe 2 egg whites, and that was what I would eat. And I'm thinking, if I ate 6 small meals a day back then, it was very low fat. I would say almost 0 fat. Chicken and broccoli, or salmon fillets and broccoli, with a tiny bit of steamed rice on the side. 6 small meals. 5 of those are small meals a day. The first meal for breakfast would be oats and egg whites. I lost weight, but I was so sick. My health was off the charts sick. I felt crazy. I was having anxiety and panic attacks. everything was wrong. Everything was wrong. My seizures were out the window. I couldn't focus, didn't have no energy. I was just sick. And but the fat was falling off. And you know, thinking back to then, and then thinking about my carnivore diet, I'm thinking, how can I, what's the difference between the two diets? Why I lost weight but felt sick with the bodybuilder's diet, but on carnivore I feel awesome, but my weight loss has stalled. So I'm thinking, what's going on? I can't get it. I can't think. But then I was doing research on the internet, and I come across this protein sparing modified fast thing, and I'm thinking, it's like rabbit starvation, isn't it? So you're basically eating lean protein and nothing else for a few days, and then when you come off the fast, you eat your regular meals for a couple of days. So you rabbit starve for about 2, 3, 4 days, and then for the next few days you eat regular. And I'm thinking, okay, but so I start delving into it a bit more, and in thinking about it even more, is bringing me back to things like Steak and Butter Gal, and where she's like, oh, I eat sticks of butter a day, and I'm thinking of all the videos that I've watched with people saying I eat sticks of butter a day, and then I sort of fell for that as well. But at the point where these lot are eating sticks of butter a day, they're all very lean, very slim women, so it's okay for them to eat sticks of butter a day because they're not fat, they haven't got extra weight to lose. For the fat people like me, you know, I've got about about 40 pounds. I've got about 40 pounds left to lose. I thought with all this, I'll eat more butter. I watched Dr. Bright, Steak and Butter Girl, Bob Butter Makes Your Pants Fall Off bloke, everyone, literally everyone. And probably one of the only people that is not talking about eating a ton of butter is Dr. Ted Nyman, but I'm a bit funny about him, but I listen to him anyway because everyone's advice can help somehow. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, right. And then I think it was Ted Nyman that said, if you're eating all your energy, then your body is not going to use the energy it's got on it. And I'm like, obviously that makes sense because your body is smart. It gets rid of the exogenous stuff first before it uses the endogenous stuff. So I'm like, let me give this a whirl. So I started on the 17th of July, which was a few days ago now. And I've decided to do 4 days protein sparing modified fast and 3 days of a carnivore diet with no added fat, just the fat from meat and egg yolks, and see how it goes. But I've since started my monthly cycle, so I'm 4 days into my cycle now. So, you know, when you're on the period, you know, your weight can go up and down and whatnot. But I've been losing £1 a day since I started that. My 30-day experiment is up in the middle of August, so I'm not going to weigh in again because today I weighed myself, and it's disheartening to see the scales go up, even though we shouldn't really trust the scales because it's all about other things and not the scales. Weight is so many things, but when you just been weighing yourself for so many years, you know, and you know it's not the best thing, but you know, I'm not going to be disheartened by it. I don't want to be disheartened by it, so I'm going to stop weighing myself. I'll probably weigh in the 3rd week of August, just to see if anything. But I have noticed my clothes feel a bit looser, even though it's only like £4, £5 I've lost so far. But yeah, I'm thinking, this is what I did before. This is what I did in the first 30 days of my carnivore journey. I wasn't having so much extra fat. When this whole stick of butter a day stuff started coming out, that's when I said to my husband, right, when we go shopping, we're going to buy like 100 bars of butter, cream cheese, full fat, and then I had it with everything. So my scrambled eggs were cooked with a ton of butter, and I put extra cream cheese on it, and this and that and this and that. And it's not like, my health is the best it's ever been in my whole life. My seizures have stopped and everything, so I can't say it doesn't work, but it stalled my weight. So my weight just stayed there. And thinking about it, the amount of butter and cream cheese and hard cheese that you melt on your burgers, you know, the amount of that stuff that I was literally pouring down my neck, it's no wonder I wasn't losing any fat, because I was giving my body, because I never looked at fat as energy, and fat is a lot of things, and energy is one thing that fat is. And pouring it down your neck means that your body is gonna say, okay, she's giving us some energy, so we'll stall the body fat loss, and we'll just use the energy that she's giving us. And that's what my body's been doing ever since. So I'm like, I've been doing this to myself. It's like a revelation. It's like, oh my gosh, why didn't I just think of this before? I was like, why? Like, and it, you know, I wish there were more videos out there on YouTube that elaborated on how much fat to use, because fat is so important for a lot of other things as well as energy. For me, fat has been the thing that stopped me from having seizures. So, and everything else, the panic attacks, the anxiety attacks, the lethargy, the lack of energy, everything. It's like fat has been the healer that I needed, and protein obviously, but when I added the fat, that was when everything just seemed to get better, and I just overindulged on it. So yeah, I realise that now, and I'm sort of blowing my own mind that I never even saw it in the first place. So yeah, weird. I don't know. So yeah, I've just thought, do this experiment, do a quick update, and that's it. I just feel like there's not enough videos. Well, there's not enough people talking about how to use fat properly if you're on a carnivore diet. If you're on a carnivore diet, and you've got certain goals for your diet, you wanna either lose weight or get healthy, or lose weight and get healthy. It's just like, oh, my son's trying to get in the car. Okay, lose fat and get healthy. Yeah, when you want to lose fat, if you've got a load of fat to lose and you want to get healthy, then you should sort of lower your fat a bit. But if you're trying to get healthy and you're already lean, then you could probably eat the fat, eat lots of it. Eat the fat that comes with the animal as standard. But if you want to add a knob of butter, or you want to put some hard cheese on your burger and melt it in, then that is acceptable too. But if you've got fat to lose, then you should be careful how much extra fat you're adding to your meals, because that extra fat might stall you. So yeah, maybe dial down a bit on the extra added fat. You probably don't need it straight away, but still eat the animal fat that comes with the animal. That's all. Anyway, I ramble a lot, so I'm gonna stop rambling. I'll keep you informed if you want. I'll keep you informed on like how my weight loss is going, because my health is like awesome, like no complaints. I literally thank God every day that I found carnivore when I did, because I swear I wouldn't be here today if I hadn't found carnivore. So yeah, my health is great. It's just the excess jiggly bits that I'm thinking I've got to get rid of these, but you know, I couldn't figure out how to do it. But now I think I've figured out how to do it. Just give me until mid-August so we can see if I've finally busted through that 14 stone / 200 pound weight loss stall that I've been at for the past 3 years. So yeah, today I weighed in at 14 stone and 2 pounds, which is probably 202 pounds or something. So yeah, hopefully I'll be down to by the middle of August, I'll be down to maybe 13 and a half, who knows. But if I can just bust that plateau, then I'll know that I was eating too much fat all along. But I definitely think I was. Because last thing before I go, I did my bloods and my ketones. Because occasionally I take my bloods and ketones at home with this little finger prick thing. And my ketones were at 2 millimoles a litre, and my blood sugars were, what was it, not 83 milligrams a deciliter. So at that, I'm like, well, all I've eaten is protein, and my ketones are at 2 millimoles. So that must mean that it's working, because I haven't eaten any fat, so my body must be using its own fat and making ketones for it to show up in my blood at 2 millimoles a litre. So that was promising. That sort of showed me that my body is working, and there isn't something wrong. My blood sugars are down, my ketones, I'm chasing ketones, but it just shows that my body is using my fat now and making ketones and all of that stuff. So yeah, that's it really. Yeah, because I nearly forgot that part. But yeah, so maybe hopefully by the middle of August I would have lost some weight, and I'll be a bit happy that I broke through the plateau and I'm managing to keep the weight off. My diet is straight. It's so easy to follow. Actually, I don't even follow it. It is just what it is. I just eat my 2 meals a day, because I don't know if it's a woman or a man thing, but as a woman, I really can't eat so much food. I've tried, but I just make myself feel sick. I can't eat a ton of food a day like some people can. It's just like impossible. Others, you know, I just be lying down thinking, how can I get any more food in? I just can't do it. So I just eat my 2 meals a day, eat until I'm satiated, and that's it. But I'm healthy, and I love that. That is what I love the most. The feeling of feeling like a healthy human, how humans are supposed to feel, there's nothing like it, and I wish everybody would get on it. So yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna go, and I want to make more videos. I will make more videos. I don't have many subscribers, so, but I don't care. I'm just saying what I'm doing. Yeah, and I'm just sitting in my car right now, and that's it. So, because in my house is a madhouse. We've got 3 kittens. What were we thinking? Those babies are so cute. So we've got 3 kittens now, and 2 terriers who are like 6 and 7 years old, and a 2-year-old Rottweiler. It's a madhouse, but I love it. I love it. It's just, my animals are my support, because we are the only ones that are carnivore in the house. Nobody else eats carnivore. I've got 3 children and a husband, and none of them eat carnivore. It's just me and the animals, and we're all awesome. So anyway, gotta go. Until next time, Stay in great health, everybody. If you want to ask me anything, you can ask me anything. I'll just tell you whatever you want to know, in my opinion, from what I've experienced, from what I've researched. And yeah, that's the best I can do. So I love you all out there. Take care of yourselves. Love your neighbours. And just stay awesome. Peace.